Yes, so beautiful people. This is D&Z TV, and we are here once again with some very interesting, juicy news and gist that is meant for your entertainment and is meant for your information and is meant for your education. At D&Z TV, whenever the news is sweet, whenever the gist is interesting, we are the first to make sure you get it. So, where are you at? What are you doing? Come on, as we all gallivant and be part of this process that is designed to make everybody interesting and everybody to have fun and everybody to be engaged. If you're just joining us, if you're subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Quickly subscribe to our channel, click notification button, comment, like, and share. And if there's just any information you want us to give you on this beautiful day, do not hesitate. Let us know. And guess what? We will bring it just for your viewing pleasure. So, all right, let's get down right now to the gist of the day. Now, the gist of the day is that the Ooni of Ife did not know the real Queen Naomi. The Ooni of Ife did not know the real Queen Naomi. Okay, oh, the Jesus gist today go tough, oh, he go tough. So what do you need to do right now? Now just drag a seat, get a beer, drag a popcorn, whatever that will make you excited and happy. Just get it and join us right now as we all engage to make this conversation a very meaningful and sweet one. Now, so many things have happened in the palace of the Oni of Ife. So many things have happened that could have made Naomi to react in a negative way. Yes, they have actually thought and expected Naomi to react in a way that will be very unprofessional. In a way that when anybody sees it, will be like, oh, I thought this woman was a woman of God. I thought this woman reads the Bible. I thought this woman goes to church. I thought this woman owns a fellowship. I thought this woman preaches with Funke Akindele, Funke Adejumo. I thought this woman preaches with Pastor Jerry. People have a way of looking for so many things to tag people, especially Christians. People just stay one side and expect you to be a perfect person. But can I burst your bubble? Naomi is a perfect person. Naomi is a perfect human being. Naomi is so distinguished that people try to falter from different angles and different sides. But guess what? Each time they try to falter, she elevates herself to another level. Each time they try to falter, each time they try to get her, each time they try to make her to escalate or not to get the point of where she's supposed to get, guess what? She has a way of building herself. She has a way of taking herself to the next level. She has a way of lifting up herself in such a way and dimension that people cannot even comprehend, that people cannot even imagine, that people cannot even understand. That shows that she has the Spirit of God in her. Not minding all the issues that happened. You remember the other day we told you how she came to Abuja to meet the Ooni of Ife, who was supposed to introduce her to meet the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Shettima. And one of the Ooni's wives now had a fiasco with her. But in spite of all of this, she still took time to pray for her. This is somebody that in the night, while other people are busy walking up and down looking for jazz and juju to put around the palace to make people to either have issues, she rather spends time to pray for all the family members. I tell you something, this is one of the things that has made her to be very distinguished. This is something that has made even the Ooni of Ife not to even stop talking about her. The Ooni of Ife is so stuck to her that is why people should know that there's nothing like Kayamata. Because the more you try to fight the Ooni of Ife in telling me that okay they are using Kayamata, the more they fail. They have failed several times. They have failed. So the more they try to fight, the more they try to make it, the more Naomi is always being lifted up. She's lifted up. She's so lifted up that people cannot even comprehend. People cannot even imagine. People cannot even understand what's happening. You see, a time like this, a time that is like Christmas like this, while others are busy gallivanting, going from place to place, doing charity works for people to appreciate them, for people to say, okay, they are doing well. What are they doing with their own charity? Her own. She does her own charity the way Bible says it, between her and God. She does her own things codedly. She does her own things quietly. So people cannot even fault her. People cannot even phantom her. People cannot even understand and expect where she's coming from. That is how a distinguished woman behaves. That is why I find it difficult to fathom why people cannot just borrow a leaf from Queen Naomi. They should try and borrow a leaf from Queen Naomi. They should try and know that this woman is distinguished. This woman is a peculiar generation. This woman is chosen. This woman has already given her soul, herself out to God. Because once you give yourself like this to God, God will do nothing but to take charge. God will do nothing but to take absolute control. So that the more you try to fight, the more you try to step down, the more you realize that the person is going from pillar to post. The person is going from grace to grace. The person can never fall. Unlike people like Miriam, who came with so much expectation, she came with so much high air. You know, she had this entitlement mentality in her that because she's boxed up, because she has oil wells up and down, she only cannot begin to be under her whims and caprices. But she forgot to understand that Ooni is an anointed man from God. Ooni is an anointed man whom the gods have chosen. And see, once the gods have chosen you, there is no manipulation of the enemy formed against you that is going to prosper. Whom the gods have chosen, no man can curse. You know, the other wife who happens to be Instagram wife, that one said, as of last week, her divorce papers were already available for her to sign and leave. And these are people who have been fighting. Imagine, who would believe that Ronke's name would be removed from the ministerial list? Who would believe it? But you know, in that initial time when there was some little ginger, she now became so proud. She now became so proud of herself that her name is in the minister's list too, and not knowing that it was actually Naomi's covering that was still covering her. Naomi's covering has been around in that palace for such a long time. Naomi's covering has been covering them. Naomi's covering is what has been protecting them. Can you believe and imagine that only one time that Naomi just shifted her gaze a little from the palace, and so fire can't catch for palace. Fire just erupted in the side of the palace. And before you know it, so many accusations and counter accusations were coming up and down from who caused the fire. I tell you something, there's nothing as everybody keeping his or her hands clean. You see, when your hands are clean, there's every tendency that you eat with kings and queens. And already, Naomi is already a queen. So she is even people that everybody is actually trying to look for ways of coming to eat with. So I want to urge us this morning that the Ooni is actually beginning to realize and know Naomi better now. Yes, the Ooni is actually really trying to know and understand who is this Naomi. Now, just as I said before, my brother, you don't reach time they will write book with Naomi. Yes, they should write a book that will be not just a book, but a course that will be studied in the university. A course that will be dedicated solely to Naomi. You know, when we were in school that year, there are some courses you see something like acting 101 or media 101. So we are going to have Naomi 101, where people need to come and collect a 4-5 course hour to study who is this Naomi. And it's something that when it begins to happen, everybody will begin to know and understand that of a truth, God liveth. Because anyhow we look at it, my brother, if your life does not motivate people, your life will bring people down. Your life is supposed to motivate people. People should begin to understand and know that of a truth, your life is a motivation. And I can tell you for free, Naomi has been a very strong motivation to people in the palace. She has been very strong motivation to people in the society. She has been very strong motivation to people around. She has actually been a very strong motivation. So strong that right now, people use her as a role model. What will make the government of Cross River State now decide to invite Naomi to be part of the Calabar Carnival 2023? That is because of her outstanding characters. You know, She has been able to exhibit very high level of characters that people just need to know, understand, and flow with the tide. All right, my people, it's so awesome and so wonderful whenever we have this opportunity to engage like this. If there's any other thing you want us to talk about, just go to the comment section and drop it. And if you've not subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe to our channel, click notification button, comment, like, and share. And if there's just anything you want us to talk about on this channel, let us know. And guess what? We will talk about it. So we'll be signing out now till we see you again. Bye bye.